Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video, or if you are new here, hello and welcome. My name is Jennifer, and I am sharing with you my weekly meal prep. Well, not weekly. I don't do this every week. I had a super insane busy week this last week, so I wanted to get a ton of stuff like batch cooked and meal prep for the week so that A, I could stay on plan, and B, it would just make dinner and lunches, breakfast, all of that way less stressful. And it definitely accomplished that. So I'm super glad that I did it. But I asked you guys in my last video, my grocery haul, if you wanted to see everything that I was prepping for the week. And a couple people said yes, that they wanted to see it. So I went ahead and filmed it for you guys. So I hope that you guys enjoy it and get some ideas or inspiration from it. I made quite a few different things in this meal prep video. And I also did make my loaded chicken and cauliflower soup, but I'm not going to add it into this video. That is going to be in my What's for Dinner crockpot video that should be coming out next Monday. So if you aren't subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you'll know when I have any other videos go live and you won't miss it. But let's go ahead and jump into this meal prep. All right, and first here we're just starting by washing, prepping, and cutting all of the veggies that I'm going to need for all the dishes that I'm making. I like to just start with this first. That way it makes assembling everything else much easier and just makes the process go a lot smoother.
It doesn't even matter how hard I try, 'cause when I hear your voice, my walls come down. Boy, you are the only thing I want. There must be a way I can make.
Okay, and the first meal that we're going to prep and get started, that way we can throw it in the oven, is the breakfast casserole. We will be adding to the breakfast casserole, of course, some eggs, a thing of pork sausage. I have a little bit of bacon crumbles here that I just fried up. And then for cheeses, we will be adding a half a block of the Philadelphia cream cheese, a half a block of this sharp cheddar cheese, and then we'll top it just with a little bit of that taco blend cheese just to throw a little something extra on there. And then I have some onions and peppers that I already prepped up in the beginning, and I'm going to be cooking them with the meat. So we'll go ahead and start with the meat, and then I'll show you how everything else comes together. Okay, so I have my meat mixture here all cooked up with the onions and peppers, and I just threw this cream cheese. I put it in the microwave for about 20 seconds just so it would be nice and soft to mix up with the meat first so you could evenly mix it up. So once your cream cheese is mixed up evenly throughout the meat mixture like you want, then just take some of your shredded cheese and mix it up in there. All right, once your cheese is all mixed up, I have 10 eggs here scrambled, and I added a little salt, pepper, and garlic to it, and then a splash of heavy whipping cream and a splash of water. And I just beat that really good, and now I'm just going to add that right on the meat mixture. Now I'm just going to mix this meat in here a little bit. Now I'm going to take some of this taco blend cheese and put it right on the top. And you can do whatever kind of cheeses that you like. This is just what I had on hand, so thought I'd spice it up a little bit. And then I'm going to take some of the bacon crumbles and just put that right on the top. I'm just going to top it with a little bit of parsley, and then I'm going to throw this in the oven. I already have my oven preheated to 350, and I'm going to pop it in there for about 25 minutes and then check on it and see how much longer I think it needs then. Okay, and the next thing that we're going to prep is some tuna, and I've showed this on my channel before how I make it, but I'm going to just show you really quick again because it's one of the things I'm prepping for this week. So I always do however many cans I make, equal parts of the chunk light tuna and the solid white tuna. I just like the way that the texture is when they're both mixed together. And so I'm going to do 2 of each of those with some mayonnaise, dill relish. Make sure you get dill if you're keto, because sweet relish you don't want. And then I usually add a little more celery seed than I have here. So I went ahead and when I was prepping the veggies earlier, cut up a little celery here and onion to go in there. So I'm going to add that, but then I'm going to also add some fresh celery and then salt and pepper. And that will do it for the tuna. thing I'm going to prep is coleslaw. So I always get this tricolor coleslaw bag just already pre-done. That way I don't have to shred anything. It makes it super easy. And I've showed this on my channel before, but it's an easy thing to prep and then have through the week, whether you have it for lunches or dinners or whatever. So I just use apple cider vinegar, whatever sweetener of your choice. I have pure organic stevia today, and then some mayonnaise, salt, pepper, and garlic. I normally add onion powder also, but I'm out of it, so that's all right. I'm just gonna add what I have and prep this up and mix it all together, and it will be good to go. And the next one is the hamburger and veggie casserole. I am using 2 pounds of ground beef, and I'm going to brown that up. And then to it, I'm going to just dump in the broccoli, the carrots, a little bit of this cheese to top it, and about a half a block of that cheese, and then salt, pepper, garlic powder, and a little heavy whipping cream. And I'll show you how I put all this together. So I cooked up my ground beef, and I have it in my casserole dish here, and I'm just going to simply add everything to it and mix it up. Now I'm just going to add a little more seasoning on top. And then I'm just going to take the heavy whipping cream and just pour it right over. I don't measure, I just throw it in there. Probably about a cup or so. And then I'm going to give it one more mix. Top it with some cheese, throw some aluminum foil on it, and then pop it in the oven at 350 for probably about 35 or 40 minutes. Here's the next meal that we're prepping. I am making meatballs. I'm going to be making barbecue meatballs, but I'm not going to be adding the sauce to them yet. I'm just going to make the meat mixture, ball them up, cook them in the oven, and then when I'm ready on the night that we're going to be having them, I'll throw them either in the crock pot on low or just in a pan on low with some barbecue sauce and let them simmer and warm up for a little while, and then we'll be having them with the coleslaw that we prepped earlier. So we're going to be using 2 pounds of ground beef. I have some crushed pork rinds here, salt, pepper, garlic, and parsley, some Parmesan cheese, and 2 eggs. Super easy. Throw all this together, mix it up, and then roll out the meatballs. All right, the meat mixture is all mixed up, and now I'm just going to roll the meatballs and put them on a baking sheet that I have lined with foil, and then I'll pop them in the oven. So I just pulled this out of the oven a couple minutes ago, and it is fully cooked. I ended up having it in there for about 35 minutes or so, but it is smelling and looking absolutely delicious. It's firmed up and it is good to go. And the last thing I'm prepping today is going to be the pumpkin donuts that Nicole Burgess made. I've been waiting to make these forever, and I'm finally making them today. I will link her video with the original recipe down in the description box, so make sure that you check it out. I'm sure you guys have seen it before. I talk about my girl all the time. She has amazing recipes over there and meal prep videos and all the good stuff. So check that out, but I'm gonna go ahead and get these whipped up. Here's the hamburger and vegetable casserole I just pulled out of the oven. It's nice and bubbly and smelling delicious. I just put broil on for like a minute at the end just to crisp up the top. And that is perfect, and this will be perfect to throw back in the oven and reheat when we are ready for dinner. Pulled these babies out of the oven, and they are absolutely delicious, and they smell so good. I still have to take these ones out of the pan. And then I had a ton of batter, so I was able to make a bunch of cupcakes also. So these will be dessert and breakfast throughout the week, and I am so very excited. Alright guys, that'll do it for this meal prep video. I hope you guys got some ideas, or if you have any questions or anything, make sure to pop them down below. And I love chatting with you guys down there. But I definitely think I'm going to incorporate this batch cooking and meal prepping into my every week, because it just makes life so much easier. So if you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know down below, or give this video a thumbs up so I know to bring more of them. And make sure to hit that subscribe button before you leave. I'd love to have you as part of the YouTube fam. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Bye.